Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. Okay, so yes, I just got out of the shower and I'm going to try to do this video as quickly as possible because I have very, very nappy hair, and if it dries too much, I'm going to look like Bozo the Clown. So we're going to try to move along here. All right, so as creators, we have the option to bring products to you that we are not affiliates of, we don't get paid commission for or nothing, and we do not work for the company. And we have the option to do that because we have that freedom. And number two, just because we love the product, right? So some of you guys have been watching my videos and you guys know that I've done videos before for Rejuven Naturals. I've never had any affiliation with the company. I've never gotten paid to do any of their stuff. I do it simply because I love their products. I love their essential oils. I love their prices. And I also love their representative that gets in contact with me. And tells me, hey, let me send you something. Hey, let me send you something. And you know, I mean, there's stuff that's been sent and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do a video. But this one I really love. And I'm gonna show you two more other things. So the reason I have nothing on right now, and the reason I did that is because I wanna show you guys what I do. So at night, he sent me, I usually don't put anything on my face at night before I go to bed at night. So this is their new product. He sent it out to me, I think it was last month. And you know, I like to give a product time to see if it's really gonna live up to the hype. So it's a vitamin E, and let me see if I can open it up here. As you can see, can you see that up against the white? Look at how yellow that is, right? And look at how thick that is. Okay, so at night what I do is I just grab like 2 little drops, okay? And I just put them on the side of my eye. And it's like almost like bee pollen. And I put it on top of my eyes and on the bottom. I just dab it on. And I go to sleep with that. I just let it soak in for a little bit till it's not so sticky. And then I normally go to bed with that. Now, this is their brand new product, and I'm going to read you precisely what he wrote me. Don't kill me. I know he's going to watch the video eventually. I'm not even going to tell him I posted it up because I love this. Okay, so it says, I just sent you my new released vitamin E oil. It is the most potent natural vitamin E that you can buy. How about that? There is over 42,900 IUs of natural vitamin E per 1 ounce bottle. This is a 1 ounce bottle, okay? It is great for reducing the appearance of scars and stretch marks, breakouts. After you've had the breakouts, you know, you have the leftover marks, dark spots, which I can attest for, uneven skin tone, liver spots, wrinkles, and more. It's the most potent vitamin E available on Amazon. And I did go on there and I did check the reviews, and they are phenomenal. Most other companies need a 4 ounce bottle for the same amount of IU. It is also not diluted in any other cheap oils like soybean oils like other companies do. And it is non-GMO and always cruelty-free. Because it is 100% pure and natural vitamin E oil, it is naturally a thick oil, and it is a dark amber color. It is best applied at night, and you can massage the oil until absorbed. Synthetic vitamin E is clear. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I didn't know synthetic vitamin E was clear. So that was his personal email that he actually sent to me. So I gave it a try. Okay, so for me, it worked really well. I loved it. Took me like 3 or 4. Hear that sound? That's my cat that has decided to come into the bathroom right now and try to hack up a hairball. Okay, man, you gotta love these videos, right? This is about as real as it gets. Okay, so anyway, so I gave it a shot and I really liked it. It took me about 4 days to really start seeing the results. I was like, oh, I love what this does. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you the rest of my regimen here in just a second, but I wanted to take this one step further. So I actually gave this to someone who actually had a bunch of scars, stretch marks to be exact, and it worked awesome. But the biggest I got was and it was just a fluke. I just pulled this one out of my hat. You know, he was sitting there and he had come over and he had eczema. Really, I mean, oh God, I haven't seen eczema that bad in a long time. But it was to the point where it was cracked all between his fingers and the whole top of his hand. It was so bad. And I sat there and I said, hey, you know what? I just got this product. Why don't you try some out? And he went to rub it on. He goes, ooh, this is like really tacky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and blah, blah, blah. And he put it on his hands. And I swear to you, the very next day, this man wakes me up at 6:30 in the morning, calling my cell phone. He's like, I want 5 bottles. Just send me 5 bottles. And I was like, well, what's going on? He goes, my hands have never been better. He goes, I'm willing to do a video for you. I'm willing to come on your YouTube channel. I'm willing to be, you know, whatever you want. He goes, I'm willing to tell your audience about this. He goes, because this stuff is amazing. So that's when I really started looking at it and going, you know what? It's a really good oil. And I decided to share this with you guys. And like I said, not because I get paid for it, not because I'm an affiliate, not because nothing, just because it's a great product, man. It's just great. That's a lot of vitamin E in a little 1 ounce bottle. And you guys saw how thick it was. So usually what I do in the morning, because I want to turn you on to like 2 more stuff. So what I usually do in the morning, now that this stuff has sat on my face all day long, and I wake up in the morning, and in the morning it's no longer sticky, it's no longer tacky, you know, because it's all dried into your skin. So sometimes, because I work out so hard, I really push myself at the gym. I get these little puffies. Can you see that? So, you know, and sometimes I don't drink enough water. I'm guilty of that. So what I found is I just go to Walgreens, wherever. You can, if you even have a dollar store near you, you can get it at the dollar store. I buy plain old simple witch hazel. So I don't wash my face because it makes my face break out, right? Because I was an esthetician for like 25 years. I was a hairdresser. I held all the licenses and you know, cosmetologist, the whole bit. And we were always told, even way back then, just don't wash your face. The more you mess with your face and the more you exfoliate and everything else, the more you're going to bring oils up. And the next thing you know, you're going to just be full of pimples. And even if you're in your 40s and 50s, you're just going to be full of pimples. You're going to bring all that junk up, right? So what I do is I don't put soap on my face. I don't wash my face. So what I have is in the morning when I'm ready to do this, I buy these little round cotton balls. And I like to buy, these are the little nail polish bottles. But in here, I have just plain old witch hazel. Okay, and you can buy witch hazel anywhere, Walmart, Target, wherever, dollar store, anything. Doesn't matter what brand. Witch hazel is witch hazel. So what witch hazel does is it really cleans your face and it makes it nice and clean. It stops breakouts. I mean, it's one of the best things that you can get. So what I do is I just go in and I clean all that junk, all that, not junk, all that vitamin E off, or anything that's been sitting in my face at night. So I get all that off. Now, once I have gotten all that off, be kind of nice underneath your eyes. Okay. So in a smaller little container, I have anise. And anise is an herb, A-N-I-S-E. And what I do is I take some water. I take like 2 cups of water, however much you need to fill this, you know. So I take about 2 cups of water, and I put 2 tablespoons. For each cup of water, I use 1 tablespoon of the herb. And it's a seed. It's anise seed. And it's usually for stomach aches and stomach pains. I grew up on it because it was, my grandma gave it for every time somebody had a stomach ache, it was, here you go. So what I do is, once this has completely dry, I allow it to dry. And once that has dried, then I get my anise, right? Because I made the herb. And anise is kind of like a brownish. And then I love the smell of anise. It just reminds me of my childhood. Okay. So I put it on around my eyes. I just dab it. I just love the smell of anise. It's like this great tea, and it's great for if you have tummy aches, especially for babies. If babies have colic, man, anise stuff is the best if you can get them to drink it. Okay, so then I just go ahead and let that dry. And like I said, all you need is, if you're going to use 2 cups of water, you don't want to make too much because, you know, I mean, herbs do go bad, especially after they've been boiled and stuff. So I just get 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of anise. I bring the water to a boil. I drop the anise in, and then I turn off the burner, and I just put a lid on it, and then I let it cool. I let it sit there and do its thing, and then I take the seeds out and I put the rest in here. Now, once the anise has dried, and anise does beautiful things for your skin. Gives it that nice, so I love that. Okay, so once that is done, there is a little product that I buy, and I think this was in my favorite things video for December. It's brandless. You see that? So it's called eye gel, and it's from Brandless. Brandless, Brandless.com is a company that sells everything non-name brand, and what they do is they sell it for a lot cheaper, and everything is organic, non-GMO, not cruelty-free. I mean, you name it. This one is, let me see here. Hang on. This one is, it's for depuffing. It's for moisturizing. It's for reducing dark circles. It's not animal tested. And I think I spent $8 on this bottle, and I think it's 1 ounce. 0.9 fluid ounces. Okay, so I usually keep it on my counter this way, so the liquid is always down at the bottom. So when I open it, there's always just a tiny bit, and I'm talking tiny bit. Don't use a lot. All you do is just grab a tiny little bit, and then I just dab it. Remember, have you seen those infomercials and stuff where the people put the stuff in, and all of a sudden the puffiness goes away and the wrinkles go away? That's this stuff, except they sell it non-name brand, and it's only $8. I think it's $7 or $8 that I paid for that little bottle. So usually I put it wherever my puffiness is, and I mean, I just rub my hand barely across it. You don't need a lot. Okay, and then that's it. And then I let that dry. I go get dressed, and you're gonna start noticing it going away. As I go get dressed and brush my teeth and do everything else, and by that time it is completely done. Okay, and once it's completely done, then I'm good to go. And you can put makeup on, or you know, you can do whatever. Just let that completely dry, let it do its thing, let it depuff, whatever, and then you can go ahead and put your makeup on. Do you love it? Look at that. I love it. And for so cheap, you know, so you don't have to go all name brands. Now, the only other thing that I do, but it's not all the time, is I have a product that I buy. I've been buying it for years. I don't know if it's because it really, I don't really know if it works, but I love what it does. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it does work. So I've been using it for years and years and years. And what it is this. It's from India. Okay, and yes, it does come from India. If you guys want, I will put a link at the bottom of it. I don't know anything about these people. So like I said, if you like any of these products or you order any of these products and you have any questions, you're going to have to ask them. I have zero affiliation with any of this. I'm just teaching you my facial thing that I do. Okay, so this one, what it is, it's a turmeric. Love it. So what it does is, like, if I'm going to go to the gym or if I'm not going to wear makeup, right? What it does is I put it on. And if you have really oily skin, which, you know, I kind of have, I have the oily, what it does is it takes that oiliness away, right? So you just rub it on, and it's okay to put it on over the other thing once it's already dried, okay? You see. And it gives your face this matte look. I love it. So I go to the gym and I don't have to worry about breakouts because the turmeric stops my face from breaking out. And I have this great, nice, like I put powder on. So I don't even use like makeup powder. I use the turmeric powder, which I love. So there you go. That is Marie's makeup or facial tutorial, whatever you want to call it. So before I go to bed at night, I like my life uncomplicated. Oh my gosh, I don't like expensive products. I cannot stand. That's why I love Rejuvenaturals, because Rejuvenaturals, I think this bottle, God, don't quote me on this. I think when I went to go check it out on Amazon, it was like 13, 14 bucks, which is insane for a vitamin E. So I put that one on at night. In the morning, I clean it up with witch hazel. I put the Anise on. I put the depuffer. And then I do the turmeric. Now, I'll put a link to where I get this product, but I can tell you right now that it's going to take like 2 weeks to get to you. So I usually, like right now, I have half a tube left. I will order it right now. And I usually order 2 and 3 at a time. It's pretty inexpensive, but it's like I said, since it does come from India, it has to go through customs and it has to, you know, go through that whole thing. So there you go. That's my little thing on my shelf. That's all I have. I'm not your average woman, I guess, because everybody has like all this makeup and everything else. I don't have all that. All right. So that's it. So if you have stayed with me till this far, I do want to say I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Bear with me. I'm going to pull back here for a little bit. I have a bunch of stuff going on. I'm getting ready to sell my house. I'm getting ready to go to court to adopt the grandkids. I've got, there's a lot of stuff. I've got a bunch of legal paperwork that I need to get done. And at the same time, I'm going to try to revamp this channel a little bit so that, you know, I can learn some stuff. And I need that time to learn that stuff and to learn how to cut and edit and all that. Take some classes for that. And, you know, all that good stuff. And then come back at you. And what prompted me to do this was I dropped my camera. And it busted right on the lens. And I went to go do a video, and I couldn't do a video because all you could see was the crack and weird light. So there you go. You know, everything happens for a reason, right? All right. So till next time, I love you guys. Man, I love you guys. I don't even know what to say. I've gotten some presents from some of you. I'm not going to mention names. I loved them. they were so beautiful. You know, I've had people sending my grandkids stuff that has just been off the charts. It's just been so beautiful. You know, all the letters that I receive. One day I'll show you. I have them all hanging up in my office. I have them all on a wall in the office. It's what keeps me going. All these great letters, CDs that I've gotten from some of you are musicians, opera singers. You know who you are. Pianists. I couldn't believe, you know, some of these CDs that you guys have sent me with your talents have just like floored me. I'm like ready to put the CD and go, yeah, okay. And I'm like, whoa, oh my God. And I've just like meditated to them. And, you know, you guys are the best. I literally have I don't care. People say I have the best audience on the planet. No, I have the best audience on the planet. So I only wish the most health for you, the most happiness for you, always, because you move me. All right, till next time. Love you guys. Stay happy and stay healthy till I come back at you. Bye-bye. Hey, and don't forget to join me on Instagram. I'm giving stuff away over there. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Come join me. I do so much on YouTube. I share so much information that you want to be here because you never know when you might need access to that information. Maybe not for you, maybe for a cousin, an uncle, whatever, and you can always look it up and the information is here for you for free. Till next time, take care of yourselves, love and respect one another. Bye-bye.